afternoon, everybody. Today is our first celebration of learning assembly since we've not been at school. I know that lots of you have been working really hard on your home learning, either on your own or with your parents or carers. I also know that lots of your parents and carers have been working hard too to help you with your home learning. They and you are doing a fantastic job and putting in lots of effort. I have been very impressed with how many different ways you've all engaged with the different learning opportunities, and your teachers at school have been equally impressed too. In the celebration of learning assembly, each teacher has chosen a child's learning which they've been amazed by. We will show this learning in the assembly for you all to see, all the way from nursery to year 6. After, we will award the class with the highest number of engagements with home learning in a week, and the class with the highest number of children who have engaged in a week too. So, let's have a look at today's learning and those children who have shown fantastic work.
Shelley chose this person. He loved copying his name and he knew some of the letters in his name before his adult wrote them too. Wow done!
Also, this child, Emma has been really pleased with.
He worked hard with his grown-up to use different shapes to draw his sea creatures. Look at his circle drawn for his octopus. He sung the rainbow song, named the colours, drew the colours and then placed his picture in his window so it could be seen on people's daily walks.
Hannah has chosen this piece of learning.
He has been chosen for showing his respect and resilience to make a nest for squirrels.
Janice has chosen this learning
For being an excellent determined derby and showing her resilience to write her name, first by tracing it and then writing it by herself.
Zita has chosen this child for completing puzzles with his brother.
And looking at different faces and emotions.
Shelley has chosen this child for making a brilliant pair of binoculars using his stickle bricks.
Take a look at the green square. It's a toy finder to use if you lose your toys.
Amazing. All of those children were from our nursery. So, if you saw your learning just then, I would like you to stand up. That's it. Stand up in front of the TV screen. Get ready. Now, everyone else, even if you weren't chosen this time, I want you to give a big round of applause. Oh, wait, not just yet. Get ready. Everyone else, after 3, we're going to give them a really big, loud clap. 1, 2, 3. Well done, all of our nursery learners. Fantastic job. I know that all of the nursery adults are incredibly proud of what you're doing. They're also incredibly proud of your adults that keep on going and helping you with your learning. So let's now look at the school children. In Hedgehog's class, Miss Meaden has chosen this child for being very creative.
Look at the way they've used the different parts of the train to segment and blend.
And in Squirrel's class, Mrs. Cole has chosen this child for brilliant counting in twos in lots of different ways.
He has linked this to repeated addition and then known and recorded the total amount.
Brilliant job. Can we give these 2 learners in Year R a big clap? Oh, wait a minute. Let's make sure they're standing up. So if you've just seen your learning, stand up in front of the TV screen and get ready. Everyone ready with their big round of applause? 1, 2, 3, go. Well done, the 2 Year R learners. In Year 1 in Robins and Rabbits class. So first up in Robins, for amazing commitment to doing his home learning.
He made an amazing puppet for his English, art using different mediums to draw a landscape, making a Forest School wild crown, drawing a Gruffalo for his English, and the work he did for his Easter project.
This pupil has been incredibly busy over the last few weeks. And in Rabbit's class, this child has been chosen by Miss Walton for great home learning. He has been chosen because he has thought about presenting his work neatly and used feedback from his previous learning he had sent Mrs. Walton to improve his story.
Oh, and let's not forget, it's because the Lego rainbow is amazing and it took him a long time to make. Great resilience with all of your learning.
So, if you're in year 1 and you've just seen your learning, stand up. That's it. That's you. Stand up. Everyone ready with their clap? 1, 2, 3. Well done, everyone. In year 2, in Bumblebees and Ladybirds, first up in Bumblebees.
This child has been chosen for a fantastic fact file on Admiral Lord Nelson.
And in Ladybirds, this child's been chosen for a brilliant commitment to his home learning.
He researched Admiral Lord Nelson and created an in-depth fact file and has written some interesting sentences using the conjunction because.
Get ready then, the year 2 learners. If you've just seen your learning, stand up. And maybe when everyone's giving you a big clap, feel free to take a big bow to everybody. Let's give them all a round of applause. Well done, the year 2 learners. And in year 3, first up we have Bluebell class.
She has been chosen for her poem, which is excellent. She used a picture that year 3 used as a stimulus and a task description too. The poem is wonderful and definitely worth reading.
Also then in Snowdrops, this child made a rough plan and then wrote a first draft before editing it, thinking about the word choice, clause arrangement and use of punctuation.
Mr. Lloyd is incredibly proud of her, and I know she's very proud of herself too. She is realising that editing can make a difference.
Year 3 children, are you ready to stand up? All of your adults I can see are ready to give you a big round of applause in your room. And so are everyone else. As it take a bow. Great job. And in year 4.
In Daffodil class, here is an outstanding painting of Aslan from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, which took this child a whole morning to paint. She's worked so hard on this, both of her class teachers are incredibly proud of her hard work. She has clearly shown her resilience in completing this to such a high standard.
And in Sunflower class, Mrs. Shucksmith found it really hard to choose just one.
But today, it is this amazingly presented rainbow acrostic poem.
If you've just seen your learning in year 4, stand up. Big smiley faces. Big round of applause to our year 4 learners. Well done, everyone. And in year 5, first of all, we have Lavender class. This child's been chosen for a detailed recreation of a space shuttle.
Oh, it looks as if it's just about to fly off the paper.
And in Mint class, somebody has been very productive.
The 6 value heroes have been drawn and displayed in the window of this creative Highbury learner.
I wonder if you're on your daily walk, you get to see this. So, if you're in year 5 and you've just seen your learning, stand up for your big round of applause too. Well done, year 5 learners. And last but no means least, in year 6, the first class is Holly class. And Miss Ahmed has chosen this child for an excellent landscape painting.
I particularly love the way the sheep have been painted.
And in Ivy class, this child has shared lots of home learning with her teachers and has made a real effort to get involved.
She has written a diary entry and planned it herself based on Year 6's World War II topic.
And I know that Mrs. Chaplin and Mrs. James are incredibly proud of this learner. So if you've just seen your learning, stand up, Year 6. Get ready for your big round of applause. Well done to both of our Year 6 fantastic learners. So, let's award the class with the highest number of engagements with home learning in a week. In nursery, the key worker with the best engagement. Wow. In third place, it's Emma's group. Well done, Emma's group. Keep up that tapestry. In second place is Shelley's group. And I know Shelley's been incredibly proud of all of her learning, and she was so close to being first. And in first place, Janice's group.
Yes.
Well done, Janice's group. Janice has been incredibly pleased with the amount of children and adults that have been sending in their photos and observations on tapestry. Keep it up. So, let's award the school class with the highest number of engagements with home learning in a week. In third place is the Ladybird class. Well done, Ladybirds. And in second place is the Hedgehogs class. Well done, Hedgehogs. Very impressed, and I know Miss Meaden is too. And in first place, with 106 engagements over the week. That's right, you heard me correctly. 106 engagements over the week.
Go on, Daffodil class. You can do it. Go on, I'm so nervous.
Drum roll. Is, who can it be? The Squirrels class. Well done, Squirrels and Mrs. 106 is brilliant. That's a lot for the other classes to catch up with. I wonder if you could get even higher next week. Well done, Miss Cole. I can see you're really pleased with the achievements of the Squirrels class. And now for the class with the highest number of children who engaged in a week. And the winner of this had nearly all of their children engaged in the week. And in total, they had 29. And they've got 30 in their class. So, let's find out. In third place was the Snowdrops. In second was the Hedgehogs class. And in first was drumroll is the Ladybirds class. Ladybirds, 29 of you engaged with home learning. That's an amazing result, and I know that Mrs. Taylor is incredibly proud of you all. Remember, if you want your home learning to be shown in the Celebration of Learning Assembly next Friday, keep sending it in to your class teachers, and nursery, keep sending it on tapestry for your key adults to see. Also, if you want to see your teacher celebrate in style, keep doing your home learning in lots of different ways. All of the children today will get a Celebration of Learning Assembly certificate sent in the post. So that's the end really of our first Celebration of Learning Assembly. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like you to send in your comments about the first Celebration of Learning Assembly. We'd love to hear from you all. You may also want to give some ideas to include in next week's Celebration of Learning. Remember, everyone, keep doing your best, and that includes the adults. Show respect, resilience, confidence, kindness, be inclusive and aspirational. And remember our motto, valued as individuals, inspired and nurtured as learners. I look forward to seeing you all again in next Friday's celebration of Learning Assembly. Bye everyone.